Hey there, it is Friday, February 21st, and this is your weekly market watch for Seattle, Washington. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. It is the weekly market watch for Seattle, Washington. We are at Friday, which is not my typical day to do this, a little late, but we're still gonna check in and see exactly what's going on with the market. So as always, let's start with the interest rates. So if you didn't actually know, I am a licensed mortgage loan officer, and so I do track the interest rates as well. Happy to help you if you have any questions about mortgages. The interest rate today for a 30-year fixed is 6.89%. Now that is down a little bit from yesterday and certainly down from what we saw just a few days ago or even a week ago. We saw those rates hovering right above 7%, so we have seen those come down. The 15-year fixed is down to 6.37%, and the FHA and VA options for 30 years are 6.25 and 6.28 respectively. So those rates are coming down. We are seeing a lot of buyers who are getting into contract getting that rate below 7%. And that is because we are negotiating something called seller credit, where the seller contributes money to have the buyer be able to buy down their interest rate. This is especially effective on homes that have been sitting on the market for a long period of time where the seller is a little bit more negotiable. So that's what's going on in the interest rates today. And let's talk about what's going on in the market. So last week we submitted an offer for a client on a townhouse, and that actually home was on the market for almost 80 days, and it got another offer the very same day. That said, we are seeing buyers come into the market. We're seeing some of the homes that have been listed for a while get snatched up, and that's typical for this time of year. As I've mentioned in weeks prior, we do see people start to come out end of January, beginning of February, and all of those buyers are looking for homes to purchase. And so if there are not enough on the market or some have been sitting for a while, those are going to be the first to go. So if you're a seller, this is an important time to make sure that your home is ready and prepared to go to the market, because we're probably going to see these homes that are listed get snatched up very quickly starting now. Let's talk about what's been going on in the market in the past 7 days, specifically in Seattle. So when we look at condos in Seattle, we saw 170 condos newly listed in the past 7 days. That's up 12 from the week prior. We saw 183 condos go under contract. So we're seeing actually more condos in a week, in a 7-day period, go under contract than we are seeing listed. That is a sign of good demand. Those pending listings are up 16 from the week prior. And of course, the number of sold was at 108 condos sold. That's up 25 from last week. So not saying the condo market is making a big shift, but we are seeing buyers out there, and it is a good sign for the market, for a healthy market, that we're seeing the number of pending homes, pending condos, going above the number of new listings, because that means that homes are selling. So if you are a condo seller, this may be the time to start thinking about putting your condo back on the market. Now, in terms of residential homes, this week we saw 301 new listings in the market. That's up 45 from last week. And so we're seeing number of homes go under contract at 414. Again, number of homes going under contract higher than the number of homes being listed, which is a good sign of demand in the marketplace, although pending listings were down by 38 from last week. The number of sold listings was at 286. That is up 62 from the week prior. So we are seeing the number of sold homes or closings, which is kind of a 30-day lag from when they're in contract, go up. So overall, we are seeing the market become more active. It is a big variety though. So some homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer, not quite ready to go under contract, not finding the right buyer yet, and others are going within a week. So it's really dependent upon your home, the price you start at if you're a seller. If you want to talk about how to get your home ready for market and what you need to know to prepare and be strategic for a sale, reach out to us like others have done from this channel, and we'd love to set up a free consultation with you without any obligation to work together. Similarly, if you are a buyer thinking about entering the market, now is the time to start that process and start thinking strategically about what is going to set you apart as a buyer if you are competing against other buyers. So feel free to reach out, and we're happy to have that free, no obligation call with you as well. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next week.